No, okay. It's getting so hot. Y'all, come now. So, Big Man just cracked me up. He just had me dying. Ooh, I got in a good laugh a second ago. So I've already started to peel, right? I got a box. My box, let me show y'all my box is right here, right? Whoop. It's the only thing big enough that I have to um pick my greens in. So I'm doing, who just put that there now? Oh, dang, I missed it. So we got three bundles. Ah, these are my bundles. Your bundles and my bundles are not the same. Okay, okay, let me stop. Let me stop. Woo-hoo. I picked these already. So I'm a green picking. So I'll wait for a few of you. Oh my god, that was hilarious. That was so funny. I was taking a picture and Big Man came in and was like, I'm cringing right now. Oh we I was taking a picture with the greens. It was so funny. I was cracking up. I was in the middle of the picture when he said that. When you coming in, share the live, give the video a thumbs up. So I bought me a pepper. My box is down here, right? Right. I got one of these peppers. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna put this whole thing in. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna cut it in half and do it. This is the pepper I got for the greens. I ain't never scared. So I don't mind a little heat. I don't mind at all, honey. Not at all. So I'm picking the greens. This is gonna be late, but it's gonna be worth it. I got some oat milk over here to do some cornbread. So that's what I'm gonna eat tonight. Everybody but Big Man is asleep. Because y'all know we got up at 6. We got up at 6 o'clock this morning. So I've been getting no sleep, low to no sleep. So they tired. That's what they did yesterday. Went to sleep, woke up, and then woke up like in the middle of the night. They didn't get much sleep, but ooh, that was so funny. So I got a lot of good stuff. When I left the store, I went by Wanda's and dropped off her some things. Got her some of that real salt, okay? Got her a watermelon, gave her some of the water, um, spinaches, and what does she want? I just remembered I didn't get kale, spinach, so something else that I gave her. Black rice. I was trying to get her the stuff that because she really want to do this, and so I'm trying to help her, right? I'm trying to help her. So yeah. Because to be, both of our moms really need to get their health in check, right? And so my mom, she has been working, been doing this, you know, for a while. But some people don't go in as hard, right? Some people just, dip their toe in it, come back out. In the beginning, I know it's rough. I mean, it's just like a drug. You ever done this? You know what I'm talking about. It's exactly like a drug. If you've ever taken prescriptions, you know exactly. It's not just prescriptions, right? It's alcohol, it's nicotine, it's um all of the things like sugars, all of those things, right? That just keep calling your name. So, you know, some people be like that, and just be like want to punish themselves because like, but some people don't. So, you know, everybody has their own approach. But I got a whole lot of herbs up in there, so I can make my own teas. I still got more. I make my own blends, and I still got more um stuff I need to get because I got some good stuff in here for the kidneys, for the liver, for the brain, and for the heart. Uh, I need to get something. I need to get maybe for the blood too. So I need to get something. I really want to get something for the dang. What was that? For um, what was I saying? I don't remember, but there's a couple other stuff I need to get to. Oh, parasite. Ooh, parasite eliminator removal. So I need to get those herbs and do that because y'all think y'all don't got parasites? You do. I'm I'm telling you, you do. Don't ask. Just be like, okay, Blackwell said it, so I do. Especially if you've been acidic with the eating and ain't had a detox since God knows how long, right? So yo, I cannot. I cannot. So yeah, we got some good things. So that's what I'm eating tonight. I got some oat milk, so I'm gonna make some cornbread with this. Uh, if I sweeten it up, I'm gonna put honey in it, but even I know honey ain't even on the list, y'all. Nothing's on the list. Okay. Not a no, I'm just kidding. Some of it is. But I feel better. I feel better. So, it's not like I ever struggled. For me, things would be messing up my like digestive. That is like the things that you know, because everything affects everybody different. This is, no, it's not. No, it's not. So, tomorrow, Big Man has testing, so I'm gonna be back. We're gonna be back at it again in the morning, except for tomorrow. I don't think I'm going anywhere else. Oh, I think I'm gonna go by my mom's and see my mom, my brother, and my grandmother. Maybe I don't know what we can have for lunch because it's gonna be a spot in between Big Man's testing. Well, actually, technically, that's still breakfast, so maybe I'll bring a bowl of fruit salad or something. Oh, I ain't got that many grapes with grapes in it because Big Man likes grapes and apples. So I'll do him a little bowl, especially with grapes and apples. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but it ain't got, it's everything. It's everything. I can't believe I even was buying canned greens when I was like, why ain't nobody tell me? Because that's for me. Once I taste something, it's like, I'm like, why I been doing that? I should be doing this. I ain't, I ain't going back unless I'm sick or something, not in the mood. But I don't buy cans anymore. If I buy canned, it's canned beans just because I'm like, just want to, make a bean burger or something real quick. Can't wait on the beans to cook or clean. But other than that, the thing I've been buying in the can lately is like tomato sauce or something. But you know, I don't use that much at all. So I don't mind the work because it tastes great. It tastes great. So I know a lot of people are lazy, or some people don't have the time. But you get what you get. If you ain't never pick your own greens, washed them, made your own pot of greens, um, and you're still buying the canned greens or even macaronis, like I stopped buying back box macaronis probably like in, I don't know. Oh, I probably bought a lot in when COVID happened. I definitely bought a lot of stuff then, but making my own macaronis was for like the stockpile. But for me, I like to just make my own because it's just so much better. I like the taste, you know, quality. This is crazy. All these greens. It's raining green. All these greens gonna shrink all the way down to nothing. I said, I think I'm gonna get maybe 16-ounce can out of this. Maybe it'd be 10 ounces. It looked like a lot, but it ain't. I bought me a papaya. So I'll probably be eating that in the next couple of days. Bought some avocados so I can make me some more guacamole and eat avocados because I love them. I love them. I think by the time I was probably 25, I was making a lot of stuff homemade. Like majority of stuff I was eating, I was probably home making it by the time I was 25. Fonda taught me a lot. She taught me a lot. And then after I went through all her recipes, I went through all her recipes and I just started making my own stuff. I was like, let me find something. So, yeah. All the birds of a feather. That's why we love Carnival. I'm getting ready to wind down. Wind on down. I need to start doing little reels off of my lives. That's what I need to start doing. Hopefully I can have more time soon. because I'm not sacrificing my sleep. So I'll sleep before I do something else. Now here, when I'm eating better, I don't need that many hours, right? But I still need it. So if I get in the bed at 2, I'm not going to be editing and doing all that. Because a lot of stuff, when I get in the bed, I'll read my book or put on one of my, go and, binge watch all the knowledge that I have accumulated. So that's what I do. And I'd be like, I'd rather do this than edit. So that's what I do. That's why I don't edit too many reels, and I'll be shooting stuff. I got stuff on my phone that I've shot. I just haven't edited it, put it together. That's why we love. Okay, we almost done with these. So I'm gonna cut up onions, maybe some garlic. Um, put I'm gonna put salt, pepper. So I do got vegan butter. I might put a little bit of that in here. Or I'm gonna put olive oil. Oil. Some type of something. It'll all come together. It's gonna come together while I'm cooking. And I do got one big pot up at the top of in the laundry room, so I'm gonna have to wash that because I haven't used that in a long time. So I'll pull it down and wash it. And then I'm gonna soak my chickpeas because I'm gonna make tomorrow when I come back, I'm gonna make I'm gonna make the chickpea tuna, and then I'm gonna go take some of the fonda. So, I'm just trying to help her taste other things, because that's another thing. People be having this thought like, ew, like that's boring. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is you comparing it to? A piece of chicken? So I just, but a lot of people, when they start tasting it, be like, oh, it's not bad. Like, I'd be like, yeah, duh. But the thought of it in the beginning, they got to get past those like that and then retrain their taste buds and their body and their brain. Get them crispy pieces of chicken and them spicy chicken sandwiches and them Chick-fil-A sauces and them Taco Bell cheesy gordita crunches. Just if you want to do that, just proceed with caution, but not every day. You eating fast food every day. If you're even eating fast food every week, like it's some work you need to do for real. But I know a lot of people is not there, so I ain't trying to push it on nobody. If you pick up what I'm putting down, then it is what it is. Like I'm not forcing nobody, nor am I explaining nothing. If you come over here and say I'm this and that, that's fine. Don't care. You continue to, that's why I'm gaining clarity, able to see things, other people will never see because they stuck in a root chakra and their consciousness is just not there. It's not expanding. And so that's what I in the mornings, instead of saying good morning, you know how we play there's like a spell. We're in a spider web of spells every single day. I'm just kidding. What was I saying? So yes, that's why in the morning, instead of me saying good morning, I normally just don't say anything. But if I start to go live, I'm gonna start saying grand awakening. That just sounds a little bit better. It feels a little bit better too. So That's what I'm gonna start saying. This is too much. All these leaves. And the part I don't like, because you know collards are a little bit harder, tougher. So I don't mind that. The thing I don't like is, you know, now that I'm like starting to eat, you know, become aware of all kind of stuff, that me boiling these and simmering them, you know, like I should just put them in a bowl, sprinkle them like this, put a little salt, eat them. But I'm not. I'm going to put them in a pot and cook them. Cook the hell out of them, should I say? So that's what you're doing, cooking the hell out of them. Ooh, I got a mess down here. Oh, I dropped one. Even the blind could see. But people see what they want to see and don't see what they don't. And, you know, that's their prerogative. Oh, well. I'm like, why can't we just pick the greens in the store? Because we just paid for all these greens. It's like the lady I seen her picking her grapes. She's like, I'm not paying for all this stem. I'm like, oh, that sounds like plunder right there. That sounds like something plunder would do. Or like when you open up the laundry detergent and pull and they don't fill it all the way up, so you open up another one and fill it all the way up. Oh, that's funny. Y'all gotta start to, you know, unlearn and relearn a lot of stuff over. And then show and teach your kids and expose them to it so they can take it and run with it. You know, if anything was to happen to you, you never know. You know how long we could be with our kids, our children. I mean, you don't know how long you could be with them, you know, but we may not have it, you know, long, be able until they're, you know, till you're old. So you got to tell them and get them, you know, expose them to it early. All right, there's all of those. And now we got to do the collars. Then we got to wash them, rinse them. I've seen some stuff where they some put them in the washer and rinse them. Put them in the washer and rinse them. Okay. Put them in the dishwasher and rinse them. I'm not doing all that. I ain't got that many. Or my sink ain't that small. Maybe when we get to the RV, I might do that. But, or I could take them outside and put them in the bucket. All right, these are all the stems. Hold on, y'all. We're going to get these collards picked. So I was picking these like an hour. It took me an hour to pick these. If it looks good, I'm gonna go okay. I wouldn't see what I'm. Ooh, I'm just waiting. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Look at that weight. Do we buy them by the weight? I don't even know no more. Or do we just buy them by the bundle? Oh, yeah, we do buy them by the bundle. Then we don't buy them by the weight. So I pick them and then I clean them. You know, you pick a lot of stuff off, get them a little bit smaller, you know, and then clean them. or some whatever you call it. Playground is so funny. All three of my kids have different personalities. It's so different. So different. It's like an elephant here. This reminds me of an elephant. Like around Thanksgiving when they be like mass producing these. Excuse me. Let me just go get dressed. When they be mass producing these, they be so dirty. When I buy them, I notice how dirty they are. So just like around Thanksgiving, the sweet potatoes, are super big. So I don't know what they be why. Well, I know why, but sweet potatoes get real big right around Thanksgiving time. The greens get real dirty. Dirty. I'll be like, dang it. And everybody gonna buy them because everybody want greens. For giving thanks. No, give thanks every day. Don't just give thanks one day. Did that ever occur to anybody? Give thanks every day. That's what I do. Mm-hmm. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay. I know some people probably like mustard greens. They mix, they might mix them all together. Some people just like collards, whatever. Um, Me, I do the turnips with the what did we just do? Oh, collards. It's turnips on the list, but collards are. Elephant. Look, what do the dangs be like? The white hard bumps on them. Shoot, you know what? I'm gonna do a whole separate box with just, and I'm gonna wash them separately. Let me go get another box. All right, that. Oh no, this one ain't gonna work. These kids be tearing everything up. Just ain't got nothing. It's okay. When they get something, I'm gonna tear it up. Oh, damn. You know what? I'm gonna just put these in here. I already got them done. I'm gonna just put these. Actually, you know what? Let's let them sit. That's what we gonna do. We gonna clean the sink. We're gonna clean the sink and then let these rinse them back to back while I pick the collars. That's what we can do. That'll help out. That'll help me out a little bit. water. Put me lime, some lime water. Lime water. A little bit of lime at the end, right? Oh, ain't no sun out today. Look at those bundles. And I'm going to sit for a minute while I pick some other ones. Now sit. While y'all come in, share the live. Like this video. You can. These are super big, bro. I ripped these up real good. Might try to choke me. I'm gonna have to rip these and then rip them in. I don't really like the stems on these. They really thick. The veins, I should say. The veins are really thick. Might need to do some laundry. There's a Figment said, "You're taking a picture with that phone." Oh, you're funny. I said, "Yeah, get you one of them that take pictures with plants, not the ones that take, the other kind of pictures." Huh? Never mind. We'll talk about it later. Figment's really, really sweet. He might, nope. No, he ain't. He ain't even gonna say that. Gonna be a late night. I haven't even eaten the grapes today. That's it. And I don't got a headache. If I was on my other diet, I'd have been got a headache by now. So I'd have had a headache. Probably about 3 o'clock, I'd have got a headache. My headache would have started kicking in. Not no more. I'll just get hungry. But I won't get a headache. And the hunger don't be like, oh my God, like I'm about to pass out type hunger. It just be like hungry. I don't know how to explain it. It's a different type of hunger. This remind me of them old English 40s. That's what that remind me of. And apparently they're not even glass anymore. I was like, what? Now who made that decision? Because I thought when you see a old English, you know, that's like the staple, the shape of the bottle, and it's glass. But my brother said, no, it's not glass no more. I was like, really? And he was like, yeah. Oh. That's like if Newport changed their color. Like, what? Newport will never change their color. Ever. Never. Newport ain't never gonna change. Ain't none of them gonna change. They put millions and billions of dollars into research about how they're gonna do their logos and what kind of colors they're using. Yeah, they do. All the numbers and stuff, switching around and all of that. I mean, you might think you're looking at something and you're really looking at something else, and your subconscious is catching it, but you're not. Isn't that? Ain't that? That's crazy. Like how buildings are built in certain shapes is um is something. Maybe I'm picking too slow, but I don't want them to be too big. Dang, that's what I be telling my kids. If you're gonna do it right the first time, so you ain't gotta go back and do it. Like, your mama cooks some good food, and you choose to, and you want to eat that. What? What kind of sense do that make? Ain't nobody never complained about my food. Wanda asked me today, I need that recipe for that pasta you made. I need to get. So I was like, oh, you got the pasta on your mind. Okay, well, that's not part of the plan, but you know, I ain't gonna come down on you. Cause you ain't got to come down on people. People know. People know what they need to do, what they want to do. Like, you don't gotta be that one that, sometimes people need a, encouraging word. But like, you ain't gotta, you know, like, I already know it's tough, and clearly, because I've done it multiple times. Like, why would I, you know, come down on her? Be like, oh, I'm not, like, I don't know, I'm just not that type of person. Like, you don't do things my way, like, I'm not gonna help. Like, I don't know. I ain't like that. Like, give ultimatums. But I am getting my, I think it's a mugwort, wormwort, another one, and so I can do me a parasite elimination tea. Go on and get them blasted a little bit out, and then I'll take some over to Fonda, because I'm learning that when you have diabetes, okay, you have a worm, a fluke worm to be exact, in the pancreas. So that's a parasite. So if you have parasites, doesn't mean you have diabetes. I'm just saying certain parasites, like certain places and certain things, and can cause certain. Oh no. Oh man, it's a fly. I've already been on here. Because the salsa I made the other day, I took it out of the fridge. I'm like, oh, this is too cold. I can't eat this. Like, this is way too cold. So, I'll just have me a bite. Still good. I think I put this tomatoes, garlic, onions. Oh, and I put some jalapenos in there. And I put some of it in the blender, most of it in the blender, and the rest I didn't. So I could have, like, you know, some of the chunks in there. And the rest is history. Let me stir these. Let me stir these greens. Oh. I'm trying to drain them and then run some more water. There you go. Some ways when that guacamole be going back quick. Like, how to go back so fast? I'm back. It looks like a worm ate through this one. They didn't have no greens at the they didn't have none of these greens at the the natural grocery. I think is what it was called, natural grocer. They didn't have no greens there. None. So I had to go get them at the local store. That's where I got some the rest of that stuff I got. On the this whole bag down here is filled with herbs down here. And so we're gonna put them in get them out of the plastic and put them in one of my, get them in a glass jar. Hello, Chloe. You always here. I appreciate your support. You probably gave me all my minutes. And I still ain't hit the quota. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm fine. What about yourself? I'm fine. What about yourself? So, like, you just stir them around, you know. You just stir them, go back and forth. That's it. Ain't nothing to it. You know, cold water. Mm. Oh, these pieces is too big. Mm. We gotta get these down some. We gotta get these down some. Like in the past, I probably would have. Yeah, I'd have put some meat in here. I'd have probably put like last year, probably like a turkey neck bone, turkey bacon. But now I ain't put no. I'm not gonna put no meat. I'm like, you ain't gotta do all that, right? That's just song that be going. Give it flavor. Give it flavor. So I'm not gonna put no meat, even though I do got turkey bacon, but I don't need any of that. I don't want none of that. So um, I won't be putting no meat in these. Alrighty. That's a little better. Ooh, why do they smell like that in here? Where's the box? I mean, it's just cardboard. There's nothing in this box. They have bottled water in it. You know what? If I had some scissors. Oh, you know what? I just thought about that. So now I'm gonna be looking for some kitchen scissors. And this is something I could just slice it, dice it like I do onions. Here you go. All this work. I'm only gonna get one meal out of this. I'm only gonna get one meal. No, I might have some tomorrow. I don't know. My husband, he definitely gonna tell you something. I hope it ain't too hot because I ain't holding back. Mm-mm. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it to where the back of your neck. You know how when it's too hot, back of your neck is burning and your nose is dripping. That's the kind of hot I'm trying to get it. Oh, what am I making? I'm just making greens. That's all. Greens. I'm just making some greens. So these are collard greens and turnip greens. So they're gonna be mixed greens, just collards and turnips. My husband probably takes some to work, so tomorrow that'll probably be what he eats. So I don't know how much we got here, but we gonna find out. When I was at the store, right, and I was checking out, and you know how Walmart gets free label out of you, right? And so, and your kids, right? So, I was checking out, and they just be standing around, right? Like the people that I guess are supposed to watch the self checkout, and they have a little device which has all the self checkouts hooked up to it, and it can see what you're scanning. Woo, 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 woo. So I was just scanning like Brussels sprouts, broccoli, and green beans. And then the guy, this is like an old guy. I'm like, he's got to be in his 70s. And he was like, "Oh, you didn't scan the broccoli." And he's sitting where he was sitting, like he didn't get up and come over or nothing. He's looking at the thing and he's like, "Oh, you missed the broccoli." I said, "What?" He said, "Oh, well, you didn't scan the broccoli." She talking about big guy. Big guy was scanning, right? Um, the little girl, blah blah blah. I said, "This is my son." They, I mean, when I'm talking about everybody is well, I can't say that. Black people don't, but everybody else do. Always say she about Buddy. Always. And Buddy was like, bro. Oh, when he said that, Buddy turned around and he crossed his arm. He was like, bro. I was like, Buddy, don't that's an old man, Buddy. He can't see. He can't see. But then there was another old lady next to him, and I said, well, and she got up and she said, well, that I guess she was trying to look and trying to help him or whatever, but he's always there. He's not new or nothing like that. And she, so then she ends up getting up and coming over here. Well, they're not even far. They like right next to me, but they still sitting down. And so she's like, well, did you have any other? I said, what you see, you've been sit. I said, y'all was sitting here the whole time. What's here is what's here. Like, I do got more broccoli. It's back there though. This is all that I've scanned right here. Okay. You see it. I, you see it. I know they're just doing their job or whatever, but sometimes I can't help but wonder, like, you know, you know, you know. Then he's like, oh, how do you make them greens? You just boil them? Yeah. Goes on to talk about, how it was. He's talking to the lady, he wasn't talking to me. Oh, I could, I don't know how they do it, and blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. I give the bunnies love to chew on these sticks. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna throw them away. I'm gonna put them in the fridge. And I'm gonna give them the sticks. I'm gonna give them these sticks. The stems. They like to chew on the stems. They like it. So I'm gonna give them the stems throughout the week. That's their little treats. Some stems. Summer. How long have I been on here? Oh, almost time for me to go. I really need to get my minutes, y'all. I'm really trying to get all my minutes. Like I would have had them on YouTube if it didn't restart every 12 months. I'd have had them on YouTube already. Um, and also Facebook restarts every 60 days. So you can imagine when you be seeing people going back to back and all of that. before they hit 10K or even after, right? But before they hit 10K and they just be going live back to back, boom, boom, boom. That's what they're trying to do is get those minutes because it's not like you can get the minutes, like, okay, just pace yourself, right? Over the next year, at least YouTube gives you a year. Facebook gives you 60 days. Like you got to have 600,000 minutes within 60 days. So you can imagine what kind of, so that's why, sharing and giving the video a thumbs up and stuff and promotion and stuff, helps because it's like, 60 days is not that long. Just think if you're somebody that don't got a lot of people, that's a lot of, that's not a lot. I mean, that's a lot. I don't even know how many hours that is. How many hours is 600,000 minutes? Because YouTube is 4,000 hours. So I'm trying to figure out how many hours is 600,000 minutes. 600,000 minutes. How many hours is that? So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm like, I've been on here way too long. I definitely need to make it a passive income. Just a little compensation for my time. That's all. Just some compensation for my time and my let's just say experience. My findings. Yeah, findings. Just a little bit. Because I'm like, oh my God, I don't even look. I used to look, I don't look no more. I'm like, I don't know when it's time because they'll tell me. I don't know because I'll get an email or something. So, yeah, whatever. I don't know. I ain't gonna miss it. I'm definitely not gonna miss it. I keep telling my brother to make a TikTok or Facebook. I keep telling him to make. He got a snake and everything. He been had the snake years. My brother always had like animals. He had pet rats growing up and stuff like that. He had a snake too. He had snakes. That's what my brother had. Those was the pets he had snakes. He had a bird, and then he had he's had like pet rats, right? When you go to PetSmart and you buy a rat or a pet, that's the kind of pet he had. So he has a snake. I took a picture with it the other day. The snake was heavy. I said, "Get her! My arms are burning." The snake is so heavy. She's big, and the kids just love to touch her and hold her. And and I'm like, she's like, wrap around you to get a grip, right? They're snakes. That's how they stabilize themselves. Like, oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Like, it's getting a little tight, right? But my brother, she was around my brother's neck and then she was getting tight and he had like a box knife and I was like, oh, I hate to have to save you. I hate to have to save you because some people like the people that get eaten by the tigers and stuff probably don't want to shoot them, right? But like it's either me or you. How am I gonna let a snake take me out? That's my pet snake at that. So yeah, I told him he needs to start. I've been told him he needs to start a TikTok. I said, and once you hit it, you need to put me on. And when I hit it, I'll put you on. I said, you don't even got to do nothing because people on TikTok post the same thing every day. I said they just be like different angles or whatever. So come up with different stuff with your snake. He ain't thought he was gonna do that. So I said, you need to do it. Well, and then another thing, I said we need to make something like a TikTok or for my grandmother because the other day, like she be saying, like even though she doesn't, she has dementia and she's, not, you know, you know who you remember your grandmothers to be, right? She be saying some funny stuff, but like she'll be crying And then she'll be talking. She'll be talking, then she'll start crying. But I forgot to tell my husband this, but my brother told me that my grandma was like, um, came came to him, right? Like, well, they met each other. It was like he was walking, he was coming in out of his room, and she was, meeting him in the hall. And then my grandma came up to him and said, "This is for you, sir." Hold on. She said, "This is for you, sir." Wait, no, she said, I think wait, did you say this is for you, sir? Or this is yours. And she had a turd in her hand, bro. She had in her hand. And she said, "This is for you." And it was in her hand. And I said, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, well, wait, my mom told me that." And she was like, "Well, I probably told you." I was like, "What?" And then she told me, and I was like, "No, he ain't tell me that one." And um, and so I was like, "What?" I was like, "Did y'all?" I was like, "Man." And so we were joking throughout the day. I was like, "Do you want to reenact that?" I said, "We could go viral. Do you want to reenact that?" Oh man, it was funny. That was funny the way, because it's exactly her. The motion, the what she said, but like, I guess she had, got it obviously out of her pamper, right? I don't know. And she said, "This is for you." Oh my gosh. Wow. I said, "Did you get it?" But the cameras didn't ring. The camera, because they got cameras. It didn't pick it up. I'm like, man, I was like, you can go. I said, you could do grandma. We could do her social media. But I know it's a sensitive subject. Putting your loved one out there like that, you know, it's hard. And then, some people be like, "Oh, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that." Like, we going through it anyway. She's doing it anyway. Whatever. That's why I didn't really show her that much, and I cut a lot of stuff out just because I wasn't, I didn't want to seem like I was overstepping. So yeah, but dang, grandmother, my granny grandmother, which is the only grandmother I've ever known. So that sucks. Okay, let me take that back. The only grandparent, yeah, my only grandparent I've ever had. Physically, I should say. And as old as my grandmother is, I ain't never seen her with a man. Never seen her with a man. Never seen her talk to a man. Never had a man call in the house. Her phone. Never was calling a man. Never met a man. Never. Never. Like ever. So, like, my grandma was never out there. Like, how some of y'all grannies be like out there? Like, your grandma was out there throwing it, right? Not mine. She probably threw it 3 times. That's it. Because she has 3 kids. So yeah, I've never. So that's at least. So yeah, I don't think I should ask my mom. Grandma never had another man friend. Never did. Never was a question. Never talked about any nothing. Never. Never. Ever. Ever. Ooh, maybe I could take some of this save my grandma would eat it. Share the live. Give it a thumbs up. Like the video, like the page, and follow the page. Thank you very much. I didn't even show y'all all the stuff like that. Cause I had to come home. Oh, I was at Flanders for like 2 hours. And then I came home. I got home at like 4:30. I was like, dang, getting up at 6 o'clock ain't so bad. Like I still got time to cook. But y'all having leftovers. But I'm gonna cook these greens. And so I was over there a couple hours. Yeah, I was there from like 3:30 to like, well, I guess it wasn't a couple because I got home at like 4:30. Actually, I don't know. Hour and a half. I'm like, I got this air fryer. I might put these fries in that I bought. Oh, I gotta go 40. I gotta go. Oh, we gotta change all this stuff. Licorice root. Organic. Big Man is having a blast. Big Man got a PlayStation probably a week ago. Or last week. He got a PlayStation 5. So he's really excited about that. He likes it. Asking me to buy a game every day. And then that somehow I feel like the kids they be checking on him. They be like checking because it's Big Man's PlayStation. But then Buddy was like, "You bought Big Man 3 games. You only got me Robux V-Bucks one time." Like comparing the numbers, and I'm like, "You spent this much money, like it's not fair." And I'm like, "Oh my goodness." Me and Riley want. It's cool though. I don't ever get tired of them. Like I don't understand when people get tired of their kids and be like cussing them out and stuff. Like cussing their kids out like every day. Like cussing them out. Not cussing. Like cussing them out. Like cussing them out and like I don't know. I don't like get out my face type because I've seen like stuff like I'm like, "Ooh, I could never do that to my kids." Like who could do that to their children? I don't know. It's so strange. Like I couldn't ever. And they don't ever stop. They never stop. But I guess I'm a mastered that. But I feel like it's like this. Somebody who stays at home with their children, like I do, has that type of patience because like I said, we adapt to whatever circumstances, whatever environment it is. But a woman that maybe goes to work every day and she works every day and so when she's off work or whatever it is, maybe maternity leave, maybe she quit, maybe whatever she did, then she's like, "Oh, I don't know how y'all do that. I don't know how y'all stay at home all day with the kids. I could never. I need my own and this and that, that and this." And I just like, "Oh yeah, you must have been working since you was like 14, and you're on this. That's fine. That's fine. everybody has a level of responsibility to some degree, but I feel like the less you're around them, the less tolerable you are. The more around them you are, the more, the more tolerant, like the more tolerance you have, or the more patience you have. And you'd be like, oh, I'm used to this. But some of these, like I don't, like, oh, that was rude. Like some parents, like, they like not just strict, they like too much. Like be throwing their weight around in a sense. Like I understand, like, with your children, they need to know who's the adult and who's not. But like some of y'all be taking it too far. Like, okay, they know you the mama. Like, like I don't know. I don't know. Or the ones that be like, I pay the bills. Like, I don't know. Oh, I do. Like, when they start getting older, like, oh, this is my house. I pay the bills, or like any little thing. Oh, well, I paid for it. Like, I, I don't know. I don't know. It starts to become like, oh, I paid, because I bought it. You will listen to me, or because you live with me. You need it. Obviously, every child needs to, they got rules. You ain't coming in and out of here. You ain't doing this. You ain't doing that. I don't ever want like, I'm not one of them parents that want to put fear in, like, their hearts, Like, I don't want to be that parent that they scared of. Like, and then some people like, oh no, you got to put some fear because they'll try you. And I'm just like, that's like control. That's like you're wants to control. Like, I don't know. This is not my style, I guess. Control somebody because you got them scared. You're basically scaring them, controlling them. You got them. It's basically what they do to us out here every day. We got fear-based media, keep us feared in fear, keep us scared. So we ain't gonna jump ship, and we ain't gonna try them, and we ain't gonna do that, and we're not gonna do this, and we're not gonna overthrow them, and we're not ever gonna do this and that and that and this. That's why this and that and it's always gonna be the same. So it's kind of like that. I can relate like this whole citizen government thing to, oh my goodness, I've been picking these for 2 hours. To like, some parents and children relationships, because that's what it is. They got a lot of people out here scared, keep controlling you because we got you scared, we got you in fear, so we can keep, controlling you. I don't want to scare anybody to do, stay in their place or anything like that. Huh? Oh no, mom, it's a game. Okay. So maybe I could put these stems in here, give them a few, and then put the rest in the refrigerator. Ooh na na. What's my name? Ooh na na. What's my name? What's today? Today's the 26th or something like that. Oh, not a month. Oh, not a month. 8 o'clock? Oh, yeah, let's hurry up. Pick these greens, get them going. Maybe I could do 2 at once. Oh, I should have been doing. I guess I'm trying to be so careful. I don't want to get, what I don't want in them. It's kind of like when you buy canned sweet potatoes, and then, or when you buy that sweet potato pie out the bakery and you make your own. It's like it's not the same. It's like the same with, I guess, the cans and everything else that I cook. It's not the same. It's worth it. Why does this box smell? It's not the box. It's like the box mixed with the greens. It smells like freshly cut grass. But like times 10. Well, I guess I'm gonna get off here because I still got cut up onions and clean these greens. Clean them, cut up my onions, get all my spices out, cut up my pepper. See how I'm gonna do that? I can cut up my pepper, or I do have certain kind of peppers that I do be putting in greens, like just for on my plate. Like sometimes, I guess why I bought these, right? But wait, no, this ain't it either. Like, I don't know if these are the same. That's why I was like, what are these? You could just put one of these in there, and it's good. These are hot. I love these. What did I used to put these on? I used to cut these up and put them on something. Something I ate. I don't remember. Or I can even cut them up and put them in my plate. But these are hot, but these are good, but they hot, okay? I think they're kind of like the same thing as these trapper peppers or whatever. But I just wonder if these are the same as like this. That's why I bought them. Because I know I like these. But you see, I don't really use them like that. Because I don't eat them like that. But I put them in something I was using. I have no idea. So I like this juice. It's like hot, it's spicy, but it's got that what would you call it? Like that tang to it. So yeah, I like that. Anyways, I need to get off of here so I can stop talking. Probably turn on some music or something. Or turn on one of my programs. Thanks for tuning in. And make sure y'all come back. Make sure you got your notifications on so you can get notified. So y'all can run up these minutes. So yes, let's do it. Share the live. Thank you. I got this many left. This many left. And then I'm done. I'll holla at y'all.